Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya
Jaya Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Astotarasya Sishimati Divine Grace. ISKCON founder Acharya Jagadguru Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jaya Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Astotarasya Sishimati Divine Grace Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Jai. Anant Gari Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Friends, Guru Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Siva Sadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shama Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Mathura Dham ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki Jai. Jamuna Mai ki Jai. Ganges Mai ki Jai. Tulasi Devi ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Samaveta Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glorious assembled devotees, all glorious assembled devotees, all glorious assembled devotees, all glory to Shishi Guru Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Vatara Buddha Smriti Vachita Shanti Master Krishna. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshululmalitam Jena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandiham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisamani Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpataru Jaschan Kripa Sindhivya Vacha Patitanam Pavinibhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. This evening we will discuss from spiritual connection, chapter 4. It is a story between Guru and disciple, Upamanyu and Domya Rishi. Upapadomya, that is his full name. Domya is an abbreviation. Upapadomya. Can you put up this one? In the Srimad Bhagavatam, a disciple lives in an ashram for the benefit of the Guru. That is the purpose of a disciple living in the ashram. It's for benefiting the Guru, not the disciple. But because they are connected, when a disciple pleases the spiritual master with a sincere service, as Srila Prabhupada mentioned in Bhagavad Gita purport 434, the pure devotees are by nature very, very kind. So they will automatically bless the disciple with success in Krishna consciousness. So when we hear the disciple lives in the ashram for the benefit of the Guru, not all? Okay, yeah, because it is also adding to the noise of making aside. When we hear that a disciple should live in the ashram for the benefit of the Guru, it will look selfish. So what about me, the disciple? What is my own benefit? Because in Kali Yuga, or conditioned souls in general, we do something with interest. If there is no interest, what should I do? Before we do something, there must be interest. We can tolerate going to school because we are going to get a certificate. and then with that, we'll get a big job and get big money and have a nice life to live. So we can tolerate it. If someone asks you to come to a company, you're going to work but no salary. How many people will work there? Even if it is a father's company, who will work there? We need something. So hearing that a disciple should live in the ashram of the spiritual master for the benefit of the spiritual master, an inquisitive mind will think, so what about my future? What about me? So what will happen to me? I will work the whole day and everything is given to you and I have nothing? What is the use of the spiritual life if it is going to be so empty and dry, full of selfishness. An inquisitive mind would think like that. But as you will see, when the spiritual master is served nicely to his full satisfaction, which is the secret of success, the spiritual master will bless the disciple automatically. You don't have to ask. Automatic blessing would come naturally to such a disciple. So we are seeing that in the case of Upamanyu and Domyarisi. He had been serving the Guru for years. And one day Domyarisi asked him, "You are getting fat. What are you eating? You're getting fat. What are you eating?" When you see Brahmachari's chin, very smooth, it means he's not going to maintain that ashram for long. If it is he's doing austerity. That austerity purifies the heart. Lord Savdev calls it tapo divya. Satyad sudhyed. The transcendental austerity purifies the heart. And Prabhupada gave a lecture and he said, "Why?" And he answered it, "Because the heart is dirty. The heart is dirty, so it needs to be clean. We cannot remove the heart and clean it. Even doctors cannot do it. So to clean the heart is done by austerity. Satyat sudhyed. And what the result? Brahma Sokyam tu Anantam. Unlimited, eternal pleasure will be our gain. That's eternal pleasure. Eternal. Permanent. Brahma Sokya Anantam. So to get to that stage, we need some sacrifice. So Domya asked Upamanyu, "Why are you getting fat? What are you eating?" "Because I have not called you to take prasadam. So you must be eating something." Upamanyu said, "Yes, I'm eating." "What are you eating?" Folding his palms, Upamanyu appeared before the great sage. "My dear child, I am surprised to see that you have become very plump. You are working hard throughout the day, heading our cows. But instead of becoming thin and lean, you have gained much weight. How do you support yourself?" Upamanyu replied, "Gurudev, I support myself by begging." By begging. The disciple goes out to beg. It's still happening in India. You can still see it, some ashrams. And Muslims also do it regularly. But the Muslims, the children goes out to get alms. And they submit. Everything is submitted to the Guru. That's what it means. The disciple lives in the ashram for the benefit of the Guru. Whatever is collected is submitted to the spiritual master. So if everything is submitted and the Guru does not call you for food, you cannot go and eat until you are called. So Upamayo was not called for food. At the same time, he's getting fat. So the spiritual master noticed. He's asking, how are you getting fat? You're not getting lean, you're getting fat. He said, yes, I begged. The begging is for the spiritual master, not for the disciple. So you have collected, whatever you've collected should be given to the spiritual master. Everything. Now, everybody collection should go to Prabhupada. Everybody. Because we are all under him. So all our collections, whatever we have, belongs to Prabhupada. So you give it to him in his mission. Keeping it to ourselves is a violation of this tradition. It's a violation. It will contaminate the heart. When we do that, the heart will be contaminated. It will not become purified. So, Domya said, what? You eat by begging? Domya asked. Shaking his head from side to side, Domya continued, no. You cannot consume the food obtained by begging without first offering it to your guru. The disciple begs for the spiritual master, not for himself. We are to take prasadam, not a boga. So, what is not offered to spiritual master is boga. I know in our Sankirtan days, and even to date, devotees who were collecting and not submitting to the spiritual master, they had problem. Because it is boga. And we don't supposed to eat boga, we're supposed to take prasada. So what is not offered to the spiritual master is boga. Prasadam has to come from him. And that is our entitlement to honor the prasadam which is given. When we take something, we are collecting the karma of the people we have accepted to give. If you share it, that means we have shared the karma. The one which is given to the spiritual master, he will handle that karma. The one which we keep ourselves, we will handle that karma. So if everything is given to the spiritual master, he handled the whole karma and we are free. And we take prasadam, we are free from sin. Jagya sister sina asanta. Mulchete sarva kil bisaha. A devotee is free from sin because we eat only what comes from jagya, sacrifice. But the non-devotees who does not know this principle, they eat only sin. Krishna said, only sin they eat. This is how we protect ourselves from sin. Eating only Krishna prasadam. What is offered to Krishna? Prasadam does not mean anything which doesn't have flesh. It is what has been offered to Krishna, Krishna have eaten the remnant, that is prasadam, will be first offered. Like fruit, it doesn't contain contamination. Water doesn't contain contamination. They are still boga if they are not offered to Krishna. Until they are offered, then they are prasadam. So Domya said, no, you cannot do that. It should be offered to the spiritual master first. As you see, Gurudev murmured Upamanyu in an apologetic tone and continued with his service. Look at the mentality of Upamanyu. Whatever the spiritual master tells him is correcting him, is accepting. He is accepting all the corrections. And he's following. Some days passed like this. And still, Domya noticed, Upamanyu is still fat. I have not been providing any food to him. And it is a Vedic injunction that if the spiritual master does not call the disciple for prasadam, then his disciple should fast. If he is fasting, how is he still growing fat? Domya again called for Upamanyu and said to him, my dear child, you have not at all reduced in gifts. By what means do you support yourself now? Gurudev, when I go and beg, I submit it to you. Everything. Then I will go the second time. So what I get from that time, I keep for myself. The Gurudev said that is also wrong. Not only that it is wrong, you are depriving other people, because it is not only you who go for begging. There are some other people also who go for begging. When you go 2 times, you are blocking the chance of others. Don't go for begging twice in a day. You should go once. Okay, Gurudev. And he stopped. See, he will go once and he submit everything. See, the spiritual master noticed he was not lean his fat. So he called him. What are you doing? I drink the milk from the cow. The milk from the cow is Guru's cow. So you should not drink. Okay, Gurudev, I will not drink. But he's really hungry. So he started taking the foam that comes from the mouth when the calves are sucking the breast. He will also take that. So, that is also wrong. The calves are deprived of their milk because of you. Stop it. So Upamanyu stopped. After a few days, he was hungry. What to do? He has stopped everything, no food, no money, no second begging for anything. The milk is not taking it because everything belongs to the spiritual master. So, he's hungry. What to do? It's okay. One day he went to the forest and he was so hungry, they had no strength to tend to the cows. Out of desperation, he plucked some leaves. He didn't know that that leaf was poisonous. So he ate the leaves. He chewed some leaves, became blind. Because he was blind, he cannot come back to the ashram of the Guru. But the Guru noticed, one disciple is not here. he noticed that. And that is a guru. He must know the student. He must know the disciples and check what is happening with them. So he didn't see Upamayu, so he waited and waited. The time is going. This is the time he's supposed to come back from the bush. But today he has not come. Just like Sandipani Muni did for Krishna and Sudama. He noticed that two disciples are not here. So Domyarisi also noticed Upamayu is not here. He has gone for cow heading. But he has not returned today. And the next day he went to the forest searching for his disciple. He searched for the disciple. He was calling loud in the forest. Upamayu! Where are you? And then he heard the voice of his guru calling for him. So he responded, Guru, I'm here in the well. I fell inside the well yesterday, so I was unable to come back to the ashram. How did you fall in there? So Gurudeva was very, very hungry, tired, and very, very weak. I couldn't tolerate my hunger. And because I have nothing else to eat, so I took some leaves, and I didn't know that this leaf was a poisonous one. As a result of that, I couldn't see again. And on the process of trying to find my way, I fell inside the well. This is my situation. The Guru picked him up from the well. And appreciating his effort for the wonderful services he had been doing. Now he is blind. Upamayu did not send him to his parent. He didn't send him to his parent. I went to visit a temple one day. So I asked for one devotee I didn't see. I used to see him, he's a temple commander. So when I went this time, I didn't see him. So I asked, what is this to a Prabhu? I was told that he was sick. He was sick. And the temple management asked him to go back to his parents. I cried. They sent him back to his parents? Yes. Why? He was sick. They don't want to spend money for his health, so he was sent back to his parents. Does that represent ISKCON? Someone left the house, and sometime, those days, many devotees were very, very fanatical, very, very inexperienced, and not human in our dealings. I'm sorry to say that, but I have to say it. We don't have a human nature. Calling our parents demons. Now we are pure devotees. So they're demons. And the people you call demons, now you are going to the Supreme Godhead when they are sick and we are sent back to the demons. Will you go there when you remember that you call your parents demons? Will you go back there? This devotee was sent back to his house, to go back to his house, to go and take care of himself. Does that represent ISKCON, Prabhupada? But it's happening. When I heard it, I cried. This is done in this movement. I sent for him. Fortunately, we got him. But he didn't go to that temple. He went to meet me in a different temple. I begged him for forgiveness for what you did. Apologized to him and asked him to come back. So he came back. Now he's still practicing. Dromiarisi did not do like this. He saw a disciple who has been serving him for years. In the course of his service, he became blind. He didn't ask him to go back to. One devotee told me when he joined the movement, the leaders who were leading them told them, from today onward, your mother and your father are Radha Madhava, not your biological parents, demons. Demons. Your father and mother from today onward for the life is Radha Madhava. So they accepted that and were seeing their parents as demons. When the parent came to visit them, go back. We are not your children. Now, our father and mother, Radha Madhava. Not you. We don't know you. And the same people started abusing them every day. Doing all kinds of things. So who is a demon? The parent or the leaders? Who are the demons? Yeah? The leaders. Upamanyo and Domia, this is not the experience. Upamanyo has a problem in the course of his serving his spiritual master with sincerity, following the order given to him. He's a human being, so he feels hungry. He feels hungry. So he tried to do something so he can get strength to do his service. So he became blind. The Guru came looking for him and got him. This is leader. He's a leader. He looked for the devotee. Got him out of the well. And seeing his situation, the test he had been given to his disciple did not end there. The test continued. So he gave a mantra to Pamayo. I told him, chant this mantra. The Ashwin Kumaras will come and heal you. They will get you back your eyes. He gave him the mantra. How did he chant the mantra when he's blind? It's not written here. But how did he chant the mantra? He's blind. How did he chant the mantra? Heard from his guru. Very good. Very good. He is blind. He cannot see the mantra. So how did he chant the mantra? He heard from his guru. One, okay. The Guru empowered him to chant the mantra. Very good. Yes. How did a blind man chanting the mantra? How did he chant the mantra? A blind man, he cannot see. How did he chant the mantra? The Guru knows he's blind. He gave him mantra. You chant the mantra. How did he chant it? The Guru gave him the mantra to chant. He chanted the mantra and the Ashwin Kumaras, they came. So the question was, how did he chant? This is blind. Our scriptures are revealed, not by study. Study is an exercise as an appreciation for what we need to do. The real thing is revealed by revelation. So although he was blind, the Guru revealed the mantra, not just giving him, he revealed the mantra to him. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did to Keshava Bharati. Chanted the mantra to his ear. Is it the correct mantra? Yes. So he did. That's how he got the son to chant. So he chanted the mantra. As he chanted, when Upamanyu chanted the mantras and offered prayers from the Rig Veda, both the demigods, being pleased with him, at once appeared and offered him a cake that would cure his eyesight. Upamanyu gratefully took the cake, but he did not eat it. Puzzled, the demigod asked, "Why are you not eating it?" "Oh," Upamanyu is answered, "how can I eat it? It's not offered to my Guru yet. I have to take permission from my Guru. Since I disobeyed him, I am in this precarious situation, and my service to him got hampered. If I again disobeyed him, that will displease him even more. I am sorry, I cannot eat it." Because I'm blind, I've not been serving him for these days. So I'm worthless. This is how Upamanyu is thinking. I know some disciples who they will not do any service, but they will tell the Guru, I want to do such and such service, but they go and tell other disciples to do the service. They come and give the report to the spiritual master. Here Upamanyu is lamenting, for the days I've been blind, I'm not doing my service. I'm a worthless servant. So I don't want to add to it. Since I have not offered to Guru, I cannot take it. The Guru tested him. Now the Ashwin Kumaras are testing him also. Oh! How can I eat it? No. until I give it to him. Because that's the training. Everything belongs to the Guru. So even the cake which was given belongs to Guru. I will have to offer it to him. It is medicine, yes, but it is the cake, medicine. So I offer it to him first. This is medicine, this is not food, this is medicine, take it. I will offer it to him first. To test him further, the Ashwin Kumara said, "Oh, Upamanyu, oh friend, many years ago, when your own spiritual master you are talking about, Domya was himself a student and living in his Guru's ashram. He had invoked our presence by the guidance of his spiritual master, just like you did. We appeared and offered him a cake, just like we offered to you. Do you know, Upamanyu, what your Guru did? He ate that cake without taking permission from his spiritual master. So you, being a true disciple, should do what your Guru did. It is cake now, and be rest assured, you have not committed an offense. It is medicine. Our system is parampara. Your Guru did not offer the cake. So, that is the parampara. Don't offer your cake, eat it. Yes. Upamanyu folded his hands and said, "My dear sirs, I thank you very much for your kind advice, but I cannot eat this cake without first offering it to my Guru. My Guru might have done so, but he is my Guru, and I have no right to measure his activities by the yardstick of my tiny intelligence. What my Guru did, that is him. I am not him. I am different. I am a servant. Yes, he can do that, but I don't have power to do that. So I will not eat the cake. I am not on his level. I am not on his level. Whatever he did, that is his level. Since I'm not on his level, I should not put myself there. Let me follow my own level. I will offer the cake to him first before I will eat it. And who knows if it is true or not? Who knows? It could be a temptation to see the level of my faith in my Guru. Is my Guru faithless? Or he is a faithful disciple of his own Guru, and as a result, he had become a rishi now that he can train me. So if he were a faithless disciple, he wouldn't have been empowered to be a rishi. Upamanyu was thinking like this. So, I cannot do that. I must offer it to him. Being a disciple, my duty is to follow his instructions very sincerely and strictly, not to imitate him. Therefore, I cannot eat this cake. Even if he did, that is his position, but I cannot imitate him. I have to follow. That is my part. I have to follow. And I must follow. I will not eat the cake. Until I offer it to him, I will not take it. Even though it is meant for curing my eyes, yet I have to maintain the patience, wait until I offer it to him. The Kumaras were amazed at the purity of this faithful disciple. They then said, "We are pleased with your devotion to your Guru, Upamayu. May you have all good fortune." Speaking thus, they disappeared from there. This is how we should practice our Krishna consciousness to this point that the spiritual master should tell us this. We are pleased with your devotion. We are pleased with your devotion. All of us should do our devotion with this attitude of Apimayu, so that we have the same blessing. Let the spiritual master tells us he's pleased with our devotion. And it will bestow upon us the qualification to go back to Godhead. We have to please the spiritual master. And Prabhupada said, the disciple must pass the test of the spiritual master. We must pass the test of the spiritual master. Upamayu passed the test. So also we should pass the test. We cannot pass this test if we are not intelligent, sincere, and have a proper attitude as a disciple toward the spiritual master. We must have a proper attitude. We must understand the position of the spiritual master. We should understand that. When that is understood, then our faith will be strong. When the faith is strong, we will pass every test very easily. All the tests will be easily handled with success. A disciple who is making advancement will have tests every day. But if we are not conscious of where we are, we will not see anything. If we are not conscious of where we are, we will not see anything. I will not pass the test. Because we are going to see things on our level. Or you don't like me, you do like this, you do like that. We will not see Krishna, the Guru's hand in our head, that they are arranging everything. We will not see the Guru, we will not see Krishna. We will always see externally. You do like this, you do like this, you do like this. A bona fide disciple will not see the instrument. Bona fide disciple will see the cause, not the instrument. Therefore, he does not blame his or her situation on anyone. Because he's seeing Krishna. And what is going on, it is Krishna's arrangement for my progress. That is a fortunate disciple. And therefore, Prabhupada said in chapter 12 Bhagavad Gita, he is calm. A bona fide disciple is calm. Because he knows. He knows what is happening. It is Krishna's arrangement. So he is calm. We are agitated because we don't know. We are external. We don't see Krishna in what is happening. Upamayu is seeing his guru in everything. Therefore, he can easily pass the test. When we don't see the guru, we are only seeing others. We blame everything on others and fail the test. That is how it works. The Kumaras were amazed at the purity of these faithful disciples. Then they said, "We are pleased with your devotion to your Guru, Upamayu. May you have all good fortune." Speaking thus, they disappeared from there. In this way, not only did Upamayu regain his eyesight, but he also received the heartfelt blessings from his spiritual master for his loyalty towards him and for passing the difficult test of the Kumaras. We are external devotees. External devotees. So we will feel the pains of this world. If we are internal devotees, we will be saturated with the internal potency of Krishna. And whatever is happening externally, we will not experience it. That is the nature of pure devotees. The pure devotees are not affected by the external things because they are inside. They are not outside. We are outside. Upamayu was seriously tested. He could have argued that his guru's instructions were impractical. He could have become angry with his guru. He could have even left his guru's service. He could have become skeptical about the intentions of his guru, or he could have even begun to doubt his guru's purity. He could have, but he did not. So to be a disciple, there's qualifications. It is not just asking for initiation. There are qualifications. Tasmat group papa detag kiasu shreya utama. That is missing in our days, and that is the problem. When one is tired of everything in this material world, then Krishna consciousness begins. That is where Krishna consciousness begins. He accepted the strict discipline of his guru and sincerely and faithfully, with one-pointed determination, continued to serve without any reservations. This is one thing I appreciate in Arjuna. Not his powerful ability to fight, defeat. I appreciate Arjuna's consciousness. His consciousness. When we want to do something we like, we put our effort into it. But if we are asked to do something we don't like, the same energy? No. If I'm not interested to eat, I'm not hungry, they ask me to go and cook, you think I will cook it very nicely? Because I'm cooking for you, just finish it and give to you. Bye. But if I'm hungry, I want to eat. Arjuna did not want to fight. Krishna convinced him to fight. I want it. This is my interest. I want it. When Arjuna changed his mind to fight, he fought 100%. No reservation. He properly understood the position of the guru, the position of the disciple, and the relationship between them. Thus, being fully convinced about the dedication of Upamanyu, Dhamma further trained him in more advanced teachings. The spiritual master put us to different tests to upgrade us so that we become qualified in learning higher lessons of Bhakti, and thus eventually advance towards the supreme perfection, which is love of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Any comments or questions?
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Please accept my respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet. You said that a disciple responsibility or role is to fully satisfy Guru. We do not have the position of this disciple whom you said, Upagrava. But then, we are not at that level right now. We are very lower than him. So, how do we understand, like, our Guru is satisfied with our services and we are going in the right way?
Sutta Goswami said, Savai Pumsa Paro Dharma, the true Bhakti. I took care pratihata, the Jatma superseded. If you do something which pleases your special master, his pleasure will come to you. If he is pleased, it will come to you. If he's not pleased, it will come to you. We'll be happy. If you're not happy, it means that he is not satisfied. Tijatma superseded it. What will cause the dissatisfaction is when the motive is not devotional. If the motive is devotional, even though we may not have that high-level quality, but if the motive is devotional, he will be satisfied. One day, a disciple asked me, my mother and myself, which of us will please you the most? He is literate. His mother is illiterate. He studied the scripture. The mother didn't study the scripture. So his relationship with me is scriptural relationship. The mother relationship is devotional, based on love. So I told him, your mother is better than you. She doesn't know the scriptures you know, but you are polluted by what you think you know in the scripture. But she is plain. She's plain. She's open. She's dealing. Her dealings is direct. What is her mind? She expresses it like that. She is different. She kept quiet. I have seen many times. Another disciple, I told him, there are two. I told them, one the wife is new. She never even started practicing fully yet. She was just admiring. But her faith is very strong. So I told him, Prabhu, you have been chanting Hare Krishna for many years. Your wife is not chanting yet, but she's better than you. So how? The faith she has in Krishna, you don't have it. I told him, and he could see. He could see. Your wife has faith in Krishna more than you. When she's doing her service, she doesn't care if death is here. She doesn't care. But the husband will see. Oh, this is dangerous. She will not see danger or not danger. She will see it. So I told him. Another one I told him also. I hear from you once a month. Your wife, every day, she's checking to see how I am doing. So you think your devotion is the same? And I was very, very happy. The last time I visited them, she was crying. Gurudev, I don't have love for Krishna. How will I get love for Krishna? I said, see, you never feel like this. She was not pretending. She was not pretending. She was feeling like that. And I could feel it. So the motivation, what is the interest in what we do, has effect in everything that we do. Krishna consciousness is science, big science, not just philosophy, it's a big science. And it has formula. Bhakti has formula. Until we know the formula, our success will be possible. Until we know the formula of Bhakti, and we are following it, then our success is guaranteed. Advancement is assured. We are rapid. If you don't know the formula, you cannot follow it. We will always act whimsically and be in anxiety. We should not have material anxiety. We should have spiritual anxiety. All right? Any question?
Maharaj, I wanted to ask this, that within the so Maharaj, our is that when within the instruction which is given to us, so many times the instruction is like a placard which sets us, which shows us the way. Now, in the now within so actually within the instruction. There are many things. Sometimes there are within the instruction there are so one sees that there are many things which are yet to come, which are yet to come actually, and we have to work hard for it. And sometimes it appears that it's sometimes the instruction is seems to be difficult. So one feels that it is very difficult for me, and so sometimes the mind can see in our movement there are many other services and many other. So sometimes it appears that and I can do something which is possible for me, rather than attempting the instruction which is given. So especially in case of instruction which is like a big goal, it is beyond our capacity, like that. So and it appears that that I need to work more and more, and so that because we understand it's a path of revelations. So so how do we deal with this this understanding of that that this understanding which comes in between, that maybe I can focus more on what is possible for me to do. I mean, like what I can do easily, at least I'm doing something, or we so that is one thing.
Yes. There's no teacher. There is no teacher who will set exam for the student to fail. No teacher. I'm going to put a question and no student will answer it. There's no teacher like that. So, the instructions which we get from the spiritual master is not beyond us. It is not beyond us. Because they know before they give the instruction. And if the instruction seems to be difficult, yes, it must be difficult. If it is not difficult, how will we make advancement? How are we going to prove the faith we have in the Guru? If it is so cheap, so easily, how are we going to prove our faith? So it cannot be so cheap, it must be strong. Then, a sincere devotee will now ask the Guru, this instruction, I have no strength to do it. You should teach me how to do it. You have to show me how to do it. You see, all our acharyas, before they executed their duties successfully, they prayed, fasted, meditated upon it. Then the revelation comes. That revelation will show everything what to do. That is the process. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Kaviraj Goswami said, when Rupa Goswami was writing his Vidagdha Madhava and Lalita Madhava, the two books he wrote at the same time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Rai, Swarup Damodara Goswami, he took them with him and they went to Sanatana Goswami and Haridas Thakura. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started glorifying Rupa Goswami and they were looking at their faces. He was glorifying Rupa Goswami. As he was talking, he was not looking at Rupa he is glorifying, he looked at the devotees, other devotees. Are you envious of him? This is how he was testing his disciples. That's why he took them with him to see their reactions. We have to be tested. We must be tested. And we should pass the test. To pass the test, we should have faith. And to have the faith, you should be listening attentively to the Guru's teachings. You should be very attentive to hear what he's speaking and practice it. Then the test will be easily passed. If we select what we want to do and avoiding the Guru's instructions, advancement will not be so strong. Because simple things can be done by anybody. But difficult things are done by few people. Not many, few people. Okay. Thank you. So when we get instructions, Guru, this is too much. No, we cannot do this. One devotee told me like that. A Guru was giving instruction to his disciple. Guru, no, we can't do this. No, we cannot do this. For me, you are not a disciple. For me, you are not a disciple. Prabhupada said, the moment a disciple says no to Guru, that very moment their relationship is cut. That very moment. The moment a disciple says no. So we cannot say no. We can accept it and meditate on it. Pray to Guru. A revelation will come how to execute it. That difficult thing becomes simple. Because the revelation will come. So you see all our chariots, that is what they did. Srila Prabhupada prayed. He prayed. The Goswamis went to Santipo, he prayed. So Goswamis, he prayed. In Vrindavan there. On the way to America also he prayed. Begged for the mercy before everything came as a revelation for him to succeed in his service. So the instructions which are given cannot be more than us. It is not. It is more when we don't connect. If you don't have connection with the Guru, then it is difficult. If the connection is there, a revelation will come. Right? Another question before we close? Yes, sir.
Maharaj, initially you were telling about how the Guru told Upamanyu to fast, and he was trying so many other means to bypass the instruction and eat. So I'm telling him, practically in my life also, I have seen many times, apart from the prasadam that is given, he tried to keep many other things in the locker just to take up some things. So maybe sometimes we internally think of some health reason that I have to eat something when my stomach is completely empty, otherwise so many things will happen inside. So what is your understanding about this?
Yes. Upamanyu was trying. It's not that before he ate something, some days have passed. Not just immediately. Some days have passed. So he needs the strength to do his service. And when that is hampered, he tried to find means. And Guru continued to tell him, no, don't do this. He accepting faithful, sincerely accepting. At the same time, yes, the weakness is there, but he is very, very faithful. He carried the order only when it becomes so difficult, then he will do something. Only when it becomes so difficult, then he will do something. And as soon as he did, Guru will check him. Don't do this, it's okay. He will not do it for some time until when it becomes too weak, they will take something. That's what was happening. So, if we are thinking that, I've been asked not to eat today, let me just hide and eat something. That is duplicity. we will not make advancement. First of all, we should accept that what we're doing is wrong, and then try. When we try, even if you make a mistake, you get promotion because you have made some effort. So Upamanyu tried. Whenever he stopped, he will obey it for some days before he will take to the second thing, the third thing, the fourth thing, the fifth thing. Like what he did. So if you keep some prasadam in local, so sometimes you can take. It's all right. It's all right. But we should know that we're on a lower level. And we should pray for us to overcome all this and come to a higher stage where everything will be done nicely. So we can face it without thinking otherwise. I think this instruction is too high, but why Guru to see? He asked me not to eat, but see how he's eating. Just see how he's eating. This is wickedness. I mean, Upamanya didn't think like that. He didn't think like that. He's cheating me. See, you're eating very nice and telling me not to eat. Eh? Is you only me who will go back to Godhead? What about you? He didn't think like that. He was sincerely falling. So if we try and then make some mistake on the way, that is not bad. We'll get a promotion. But if he didn't try at all, like this disciple telling the Gurudev, no, Gurudev, we cannot do this. Right there. No, Gurudev, we can do. They are not disciples. They cannot make advancement. They may be in the movement. Yes. They can be in a movement. It's different from making advancement. All right? Hare Krishna. Last question. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
If there's a question like if someone is not fully surrendered, is he doing Karma Mishra or Gyan Mishra Bhakti? Is he doing Bhakti or he's just accumulating Sukriti?
If one is not
fully surrendered, he's doing apart from Bhakti, he's doing some other things also for his personal things. So is he just accumulating Sukriti? Because does Krishna accept offerings when someone is not fully surrendered?
Any service rendered to Krishna, he will accept. Any service, Krishna will accept. Krishna will not reject any service. He's very, very kind. And that is a great fortune, because it is from there we will mature to the stage of full surrender, and rather pure service to Krishna with full enjoyment. It starts from beginning. So any level we can begin Krishna consciousness is all auspicious. You should begin, you should go on. We shouldn't wait. Okay, let me wait, then I'll become a full surrender devotee. It is by development. We have to develop it gradually by starting to do something. So even when somebody is chanting 1 round, it's very good. 2 rounds, great. 4, 5. Something. You should do something. Whatever service you render, Krishna will accept. Provided you were offering to him with good heart, he will accept it. And he will give us the merit of that service we are doing. So there is no loss or diminution in this part. It's always wonderful. So whatever we can do, let us do. It's auspicious. Yes. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Your class has made everything so straightforward and clear. Maharaj, I want to ask, in the beginning you said disciple enters the ashram for the benefit of Guru. So, is it correct understanding? Because every ashram, whether it's brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyas, spiritual life is varnashrama. So all ashram we are entering for the benefit of Guru. That means grihastha ashram also, it's not that we are accumulating for our own self. So, your class was remembering me, the class I attended by His Holiness Haldar Swami Maharaj in Vrindavan. So Maharaj was also mentioning the same point, that everything belongs to Guru. Whatever we are earning, our house, all facilities, so it should be accepted as prasad. Means first it belongs to Guru and then we should use it for maintenance. So, how to have that proper attitude? Because otherwise it's like taking initiation for our own benefit. Though the meaning of initiation is that we are Diksha Kale Shishya Kare Atma Samarpan for the service of Guru. How to understand that? When Grihastha, all ashrams we are meant, everything, Guru is the first. It should be offered to Guru. Because in this pastime, it's mentioned, and then you were quoting that for the Guru's pleasure he should give, so for the mission he should give. So same way, like the first generation disciples of Prabhupada, the way they were dedicated, how we can have that same dedication, that it belongs to Prabhupada, it belongs to our Guru.
In the past, the householders were not staying in the ashram. The householders were not staying in the ashram. It is ISKCON that is doing. It's one of the special things Prabhupada did. Those who stay in the ashram are all the brahmacharis, the sannyasis. The vanaprasthas and the householders don't stay in the temple. They stay separate in the house.
I just wonder, it's in-house also, that of course they have a different maintenance level, but that is also grihastha ashram, even if they have their own house, their own facilities. But who is the owner of that house? Guru and Krishna. So that we don't go on the other extreme of enjoying independent of Guru and Krishna. Because I was asking that sense, that is also even if married and having their own house and everything, but the spirit should be with the contributing mentality towards the mission.
In the past, that is the arrangement. The householders miss a house, have a house. So, yes, they conduct activities from the house. Today, Prabhupada has put everything together. Everything is all together. So it is ashram. Means it is spiritual. That's why it's called ashram. It is spiritual. And all the initiated disciples belongs to the Guru. Irrespective of the ashram, all belongs to Guru. So everything is for Guru. Everything. Is a house, or even have a house, everything you have, the Guru's property, including yourself and everything. So it's Guru's property. So you are used in the service of Guru. So according to how much we have faith. I just give an example of many disciples, householders. Their faith in Guru is strong. So they are Guru disciples. They don't see any difference. And their contribution is very high. So our consciousness is, yes, we are all property of the spiritual master and everything belongs to him. So we use everything in his service. That is a consciousness. That's a devotee. No difference. So we keep that a consciousness. It becomes difficult or dangerous or what is material when we don't see it as an ashram. Then household ashram is material, at least for saying. But if you understand it is an ashram, it is spiritual, and it's a devotional service. Because as a devotee, all our offerings, all our activities are offering to the spiritual master. All. So our consciousness makes the difference. That everything I'm doing is for the Guru. Let me do it properly. You're a devotee. A devotee. And Krishna will accept whatever I offer based on how much relationship, the level of our relationship with him. He will accept like that. And that's how he's going to treat us. Krishna will not treat us externally. He will treat us what is in the heart, what is there in our mind. That's what Krishna will look at, not our external things. So the other day we mentioned it is not our expertise we are offering to Krishna. It is our devotion we are offering to Krishna. So Krishna will see the devotion and he will respond to us based on that devotion. That is Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Bhakti Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.
So tomorrow morning, our morning Maharaj class will be at 6:45 in the morning. 5:45 tomorrow morning. We'll start with Shingar Arati till Guru Puja and 6:45 Maharaj class tomorrow. Yes.